he always have pockmarks on his face?
Scarring from severe acne in adolescence. ND stigmata deposited in scar tissue, just like Tucker.
It wasn't just a brain implant. His whole body was being transformed.
Grossly enlarged liver. What's happening to him? None of the common causes make any sense in his case.
How about polycythemia? His body was transformed. It was being made to produce as large a volume of blood as possible. That ties in with the findings we already have. And it explains why he was made to bleed to death. His blood is the important thing.
There's some residual clots in the right ventricle.
And perhaps we're about to find out why his blood was so precious.
Jenny Marchant was the first to get ill. And then she turned up cured. Except she was muttering about monsters.
I'm sending her to hospital right away.
There's an agent present in Friday's blood. Not bacterium, virus, or prion, an entirely unknown species. In hers, too.
Friday carried the disease in his bloodstream.
And into the water. Tim, find out if this disease is being reported anyplace else.
Yes, sir.
What have you got on her?
Very highly raised urine. 5-hydroxindole acetic acid. Carcinoid.
Which is what?
Carcinoid syndrome is a tumor in the intestine that secretes large quantities of serotonin into the bloodstream. Serotonin is a substance used by the brain and the nervous system as a chemical transmitter.
But does it fit that it's affected so many people?
No, sir. It doesn't fit.
I just spoke to the hospital. My patient never got there, and the ambulance crew have been told not to say anything.
We haven't.
What's going on here?
We can't say.
Jim, if more people are being used...
We can't say.
This is more than just food poisoning. And if you know what it is, I need your help.
I get it. You've had a screw-up with some kind of germ warfare. And Friday was part of it.
We hope we can rely on you not to start a panic about this.
People are at risk. I'll have to report it to my boss.
We haven't established the risk.
The public health people will have to know what they're dealing with.
No. This is a matter of national security. It's for the military to deal with.
This can't stay our little war. We need people to know, otherwise we stand no chance.
That's not for us to decide.
Amanda.
We're not doctors. Our medical scientists will give you some guidance.
You tell no one. Not yet.
We're giving them medical information, not letting them in and all the rest we know, and keeping the public health officials out.
Okay, I don't need reporters getting in there either. We've got to keep a lid on this for now. My superiors wanted proof. What they've got is a crisis.
I'll liaise with the nearest units. I can get them to use us as a local command post.
General?
Can our guys catch this disease?
It's unlikely. It was ingested from water days ago, and it could only be passed on in the blood.
Get Chris and Amanda to find out what's happening over there. Tell Jim to get back here.
Sir?
What about Tucker?
The tests haven't changed. The toxin hasn't worked.
Yet.
Her condition's deteriorating. Back.
What about Marchant?
There, hold on!
Depletion of these stores causes pellagra, which explains the skin damage.
It's Jenny Marchant. Something's going on at her house. Now.
So, let's go.
What have they done to you?
If this is germ warfare, what the hell's going on here?
We call them NDs. They're an alien species sweeping across space, overrunning any planet with a living system.
Tell me something that makes sense.
What you've seen for yourself.
Well, I saw something. I don't know what. I'm going to try and get a statement.
How long have you known?
We've been living with it for some time now. Just a few of us.
You're the first outsider to have seen them for yourself. What do you want to do, Doctor?
I think I'd like to help if I can. I should examine her.
The NDs are sending these people back and forwards and watching how this disease is working. Realizing we don't know how to treat it.
They know there's nothing to stop them infecting the whole population.
It's got to be their objective. To establish a bridgehead in the town. We only found out because Friday led us there. It's given us an edge. We're not going to keep much longer. Yes, sir, I understand. Sir. Helen, see if you can get a hold of Air Marshal Bentley.
Sir?
We can't leave Chris and Amanda alone in there much longer.
General, what size of unit do you want me to post in the town?
We observe only.
But what if this is really the start of the ND's campaign? That town will be overrun.
You heard me.
At least let's put our medics in, sir.
The chemical, serotonin, is made in huge quantities by the victims. The process makes them extremely ill. Then, suddenly the levels return to normal and their condition improves. But after time, they become ill again.
We saw what happens. The NDs take them, so they must be making them better again.
How? They could filter off the serotonin. Rather like waste products in the bloodstream are removed by kidney dialysis.
That would explain the puncture marks in their veins.
Then they return them to make more serotonin.
Why?
The NDs are purely a biotechnology. Their machines are living matter. Muscle instead of metal, bone instead of concrete. Nerves instead of wires.
So they need the serotonin to run their machines.
They're farming us.
I'm surprised you want a doctor.
Put the first one through here.
Amanda, what's the matter?
They can't keep coming here to filter off the serotonin. It takes them too much energy. And they can't settle here themselves because they can't survive in our environment. So they'll need someone to mind the farm.
Sorry, sir, I was expecting... This is Dr. Tucker's room, isn't it? I've come for latest samples.
Anything else, Tuffley?
No, sir, nothing else.
Piss off, then.
Pissing off? Yes, sir.
For the first time, we believe we have an understanding of the objectives of the beings we call the NDs. Their campaign has been active against us for more than 50 years. Only now is the first occasion of open warfare. We faced this battle without the belief of our leaders, without the support of our armies, without the knowledge of... Reese.
It's me.
Oh, glad you called back. I'm sorry it's so late.
Don't be. It's good to hear your voice. It's been so long since you had me leave.
Yeah, well, it may be a while before I get some more.
David, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Your voice on the answering machine, you sounded upset.
Well, I just wanted to find out if you were all right, that's all. I just wanted to talk to you for a while. I miss you.
It started. First here, soon everywhere. Every time we think we've got a handle on the NDs, they find a way to get ahead of us. Charles Tyrrell said it plainly. No one's ever beaten them. Tomorrow, everything we rely on, everything we live for, could be gone. Once you said this was all my fault. That sortie. Me and Jerry. I actually wanted to start something. Back then, there was nothing I thought I couldn't handle. I wish I was that man again.
Listen to me. Everything that's happened so far only seems to have followed on from that. Maybe even what you did has given us an edge that we'd never have got. The NDs might already have taken over. We'd never know a thing about it. You're not to blame for Jerry's death, and you're not to blame for Tyrrell's.
I can't distance myself from these things. Sometimes I envy how you can be so in control.
What do you mean?
When the NDs took you and the others, you acted like it hadn't affected you.
And? Go on, I want to know.
The first time we met, the very first time, you said something and I could never...
Yeah?
Emily. The way you planned her conception.
I didn't plan it. I was in love with Emily's father. I thought when I told him the news he'd want to marry me, but it was the last time I saw him. The lie I told was what I wanted people to see. I'm not that sort of person. I could never be like that. Maybe if I was, the NDs wouldn't have seen this weakness in me and turned me into this monster. We don't know what's going to happen to us. We don't know what's going to happen to me.